So I wanted to talk about yoga inversions, especially because I wanted to go over some variations on your forward fold. Forward fold is actually one of my favorite yoga postures. It's one that I try to do every single day. It's one that if I don't have time, I make sure to do this. I feel like it's not even a part of a yoga practice always. It's just something that has to be integrated into my life. It doesn't mean that I'm practicing yoga when I do a forward fold. I'm just integrating it on a daily basis. Ultimately, that's taking yoga off the mat, which is great to be incorporating these postures and integrating them into our life. This is one that you'll see a lot of people do. It's quite easy, yet it's also feels really powerful because of the physical benefits and the neurological benefits and the emotional benefits that come from this posture. I have seen profound change on people by having them do a minute of a forward fold in the morning and a minute of the forward fold at night. Just simply doing this posture can have a great influence on their daily activities and how their body physically feels and how they emotionally feel. Yes, a lot of this has to do with the physical stretching of the hamstrings and maybe lower back that is offered, but a lot of this I also believe has to do with the emotional benefits and the neurological and the physiological benefits that come from this simple hinging at the hips with our head going below our heart. So it's an inversion. Understanding the benefits of yoga inversions is going to be really important for you, and understanding when to incorporate them into your classes and which are different. Like there's mild inversions where just simply having my arms raised above my heart right now is a mild inversion. When I have the head below my heart, it's definitely a deeper inversion, and especially if my whole body is upside down, like in a handstand, this is a more advanced and also a more active inversion and a deeper inversion. So it's going to have different effects on you physically and emotionally. So I wanted to go over some of the benefits of inversions, and so you can understand why they are so powerful and when to use your more simple or mild inversions versus your deeper and more advanced inversions. Inversions improve our circulation, so they increase our circulation, and this is that blood flow, which, raising the arms above the head, this is now forcing the blood to try to reach up, and then once I lower my hands back down, now the blood is going to go back down to my fingertips. So this is that circulation that's happening. Circulation is really helpful with decreasing inflammation. Inflammation is pain. And we get inflammation from food intolerances, from drinking too much alcohol, from not getting enough sleep, from too much salt, we're affected by the environment for swelling. We're also affected if we have injury, different ailments like arthritis. So there's a lot of things that can cause swelling throughout the entire body. This can cause pain. This can make it harder to move and immobilize you in certain areas or restrict you. So having this increase in circulation can help with mobility, but can also help by decreasing inflammation. Inversions are known to calm the mind, and calming the mind and therefore allowing you to focus, calming the mind so you can think more clearly, calming the mind to help reduce stress. So there's calming of the nervous system that can allow us to calm our mind, be more in the moment, be more clear, be more focused, see ourselves more clearly, feel our own energy more clearly. This can also calm the nervous system, so it's helping to reduce stress and anxiety. It's also known to help reduce mild depression when we have the head below the heart, especially there's this increase in serotonin levels, and that can help to reduce mild depression. So this is where you're really seeing this mind-body connection. These movements have profound effects on the body and the mind. It's also, these inversions are also known to help reduce insomnia, which is really great. This is why I had said offering this for a minute before bed can help calm you and relax you and prepare you for sleep. Also, I feel like the morning time is a wonderful time that we need this increase in circulation, this increase in our blood flow. And so that's why I also think in the morning is really great. It's a time to clear the mind, prep for the day, be clear and focused, get the body and blood flow moving and working, and prepare ourselves for the day. I have food allergies and intolerances, and so I can really feel it when I have eaten something that, you know, I'm intolerant to, that when I have that forward fold, I feel a lot of pressure and maybe some congestion. And after the forward fold or after the inversion, when I exit, there's this kind of rush and flush out, and it helps to clean my system and detoxify and, you know, help me rid of whatever I ate that I'm intolerant to. And so this is where I also love doing it in the morning because it kind of stimulates the digestion at the same time. So not everyone is going to feel the same with inversions, though, and we have to be really careful when we're doing inversions. Some people can get dizzy and nauseous, and so, you know, we want to be really informative to people so they know that they need to take ownership of how they're feeling, and if they want to exit an inversion early or be more mild with themselves. Every day is a new day for inversions in my book. Maybe I didn't sleep enough, maybe I didn't eat enough, maybe I ate too much, maybe I'm at high elevation, maybe I have I'm overheated, hormone imbalance. All of those can affect the way that I feel in inversions. So I also feel like inversions are a way for me to check in and see how I am feeling. And at the same time, I have to make sure that I'm taking care of myself when doing inversions, knowing if it's too much or too long or too strong, and being gentle with myself, as I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get nauseous. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to feel the negative effects that inversions can offer if I'm doing them too much or at the wrong time. We're working up to being upside down for a minute or two when we're doing deeper inversions. Although that being said, if you go longer, there's no research that's showing that there's anything negative about that. For more mild inversions, you're typically working for 5 minutes and sometimes up to 20 minutes. So, you know, being able to check in with yourself and make sure that you're feeling okay is important. And then the exit for inversions is also really important, making sure that you are exiting slowly and taking time to release and exit and get out of the inversion, to make sure that your body has time to stabilize, find its equilibrium is going to be really important. So why I wanted to talk about this with the forward folds is because I love the forward fold, and I think that it's important for us to integrate forward folds into our daily lives and into our practice, and making sure that we have talked about ways that you can modify and vary. And so this kind of keeps the forward fold a little bit more exciting and interesting, and can allow each of the students to utilize it specific for them and what they need and where they're at in the forward fold. So a lot of great opportunity in the forward fold for some hamstring stretch, and at the same time, a lot of opportunity for calming of the mind, calming of the nervous system, stimulating the blood flow, increasing the circulation, decreasing inflammation. And so we want to utilize the forward fold and know why we're doing it. So for me, sometimes when I'm using the forward fold in a class, I'll say, I'm using this right now more for the neurological benefits and less for maybe the physical stretch. And so this is going to allow people to really probably find that inversion in a more comfortable way so they can stay longer. Or maybe I'm using the forward fold to really stretch the hamstrings. And so it's going to be important that that is the main focus. And so that's where you can talk about the posture, cueing the posture, and analyzing the posture, and integrating it differently depending on what you want out of it. So that's a little just chat, and now I'm going to go into the forward fold and show you some modifications and variations and just some things that are a little bit different, as we're going to be utilizing them a lot, and so it would be cool to have some variations to, you know, make it exciting and be able to make it attainable for everybody, whether you're doing it for the physical benefits or the emotional benefits or the physiological benefits or the neurological benefits. So really understanding how you can change that physical posture to kind of change how you are feeling the posture and how you're affected by the posture. So that's just a little overview on some benefits of the forward fold and some benefits of inversions in our yoga practice.